going to learn about shapes. First we start with point. A point is a particular place or a position. It is nothing, just a dot. This is called point. Okay, it has no size. And next we have line. A line is straight with continuous we can extend in both direction. Suppose this is a line and we can extend it both direction. Suppose its name is A and B. Okay. So we read as line AB and we write as line AB, and this is the symbol of line. We can represent a line by this symbol. Okay. So when we have to write a line, we represent this line by this symbol. Okay. Suppose we have one more dot here. Its name is M. Okay. So here we have AM. It is also a line, and NB. It is also a line. So we write AM, line AM in this manner. We represent in this manner. Okay. And line AB we represent with this symbol. Understood? So a line, it has no end point. We can extend it in both direction, and it has no fixed point also. And we can't measure the line because it has not fixed point, so we can't measure it and can be extend it in both direction. Next we have ray. Ray, we extend a line in one direction, we get a ray. Suppose this is a line and we extend in this direction, we get a ray, and we put arrow marks overhead. Okay, this is called a ray. Okay, and we represent this ray in that manner. Suppose name of this ray is A and B. So we write in this manner A, B, and represent by this arrow on it. Okay, so this is the ray AB, and we read as ray AB. Okay, next learn about ray. It has only one end point, because there is only one end point is come, can extend it. Okay, and it has no fixed length and cannot be measure it, because it has no fixed length, so we cannot be measure it. Next we have line segment. So line segment have 2 ends point. 2 ends point. This is the line segment, and it has 2 ends point, and the length of a line segment is fixed. Okay, we can measure it because its length is fixed, so we can measure it. Okay, suppose the name of this line segment is M or N. So we read as line segment MN, and we represent this line segment in this manner, M, N, and over it we put this sign. Okay, so we represent line segment by this sign. Similarly, if on it we have 2 more points, A or B. So here is more line segment, MA or AB or BN or MB or AN. So we can represent all the line segment with, suppose we have MA. This is a line segment, so we represent in this manner. Okay, next line segment is AB. So write AB and put this symbol on it. Next line segment is BN. So write BN and put this symbol on it. Okay. Similarly, we have A and also a line segment. So we write A and line segment and put this symbol on it. Next we have this MB. MB also a line segment. So we can write MB line segment. Okay. So here we have how many line segment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these all are line segment. Got it? So we can measure this line segment by a scale, by a ruler. See children, this is a scale, and we can measure line segment by this scale. Here is written some mark, here is marked some number in centimeter. When we have to measure a line segment, we put end point from 0 and then we measure it. Okay, so see how we measure. This is a line segment and we have to measure it. So we put 0 to one in point and measure it till second in point. It is 14 centimeter length. So length of this line segment is 14 centimeter. In this manner we can measure any line segment. So suppose name of this line segment is AB. So we can say the length of this line segment is 14 centimeter. Now children, okay, look at the picture and identify whether they are line segment, ray or points. In number A, what is this? It have two end points. It means it is a line segment. LM is a line segment. So how we represent line segment? In this manner. Okay. Next, B, what is this? It has one end point and we can extend it. So what is this? This is a ray. This is a line segment. The name of this ray is what? CD. And how we represent ray? In this manner. Okay. And what is this? This is a point. And number D, what is this? It have no end point. We can extend it in both directions. So what is this? This is a line. Line AB. How we can represent it? AB is a line, so we can represent in this manner. Now we learn types of lines. First we have curved line. Just see, we have 2 points and we make this point by a curved line. This is a curved line. This is called a curved line. Okay. Next we have horizontal line. Horizontal line, when you use your pen on table, it's look like a horizontal line. So this is called horizontal line. Means you can say it slipping line also. Okay. Next, vertical line. Vertical line, have you seen ever lamp post or electric pole? It is look like a standing line. So we can say vertical line as a standing line also. Next we have oblique line, means slanting lines. Have you seen a ladder put against a wall? It's look like a slanting line, means oblique line. Next we have parallel lines. A parallel lines, a pair of lines called parallel lines, and it never meet. Suppose the edges of side of this board, it is also a parallel line and it can never meet. So this is called a parallel line. Okay. And example for railway tracks and sides of rectangle, sides of squares. These are the example of parallel line. Learn about plane shape. You have already studied in previous class about plane shape. Just I am recalling it. Triangle, first is triangle. Triangle, it has 3 sides and it has 3 corners. Suppose the name of this triangle, name of this corner is 1, A, B and C. So sides are what? Sides are AB, BC and AC. And corners are A, B and C. Similarly, next figure we have rectangle. Rectangle has 4 sides and 4 corners and its opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Okay. Suppose the name of this rectangle, I am giving name A, B, C, D. Here sides are AB, BD, CD and AC. So these are the sides of rectangle. Okay. And corners are A, B, C and D. These are corners of this rectangle. Next we have square. Square has 4 sides, it has 4 corners and all sides of a square are equal. Okay, suppose I am giving the name of this square is A, B, C and D. A, B, C, D is a square and sides are sides are AB, BD, CD and AC. These are the sides of square, and this is a circle. Circle has no sides and no corners. Okay. Now we learn about different type of solid shapes. They are cuboid, cube, cylinder, sphere, cone. First we know about cuboid. It has 6 plane surface and it has 8 vertices. Vertices is the plural of vertex. It has 12 edges and it has no curved surface. Just see this box. This is look like a cuboid. It has 6 plane faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It have 8 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it have 12 edges. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Similarly, cube have also 6 plane surfaces and it has 8 vertices and it has also 12 edges. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, see this is look like a cube. It has 6 plane faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And it have 8 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in this manner we can count the vertices and faces of the given solid figure. Okay, next we have cylinder. It has 2 plane surfaces. It has 0 vertex. See, here is no any vertex. It has 2 edges. One is here and other is here. And it has 1 curved surface. This is a curved surface and 2 plane surface. See, this is look like a cylinder and here it have 2 plane faces and 1 curved faces. Next we have cone. Cone has 1 plane face. This is plane face, 1 plane face, 1 vertex and 1 curved face and 1 edge. A cone has 1 plane faces, 1 vertex, 1 curved face and 1 edge. Okay. Next we have sphere. It has no plane face, no edges, no vertex. It has only 1 curved face. This is the figure of a sphere. See, this ball look like a sphere. It has no plane face, no edges and no vertex. Okay, only it have curved face. Now children, test yourself. Identify the shape of the objects. Chalk box look like a cube. And candle, have you seen candle? It is look like a cylinder. And earth, have you seen figure of earth? It is look like a sphere. And lunch box look like a cuboid. Next, fill in the blanks. First, a dash has no vertex and no edges. A sphere has no vertex and no edges. A dash has 2 plane faces and 1 curved faces. Only cylinder have 2 plane faces and 1 curved face. Next, third one, the dash surfaces of cuboid are identical, opposite surfaces. Opposite surfaces of a cuboid are identical. Next, we learn about polygon. A polygon is a closed figure. Its sides are straight lines. For example, for triangle, rectangle, square, pentagon, hexagon and octagon. A triangle have three sides. Three-sided closed figure, rectangle, four-sided closed figure, square also four-sided closed figure, pentagon, five-sided closed figure, hexagon, six-sided closed figure and octagon, eight-sided closed figure. Figures are given in your book. See, this is triangle, this is rectangle and next one is square, four-sided closed figure, this is pentagon, five-sided closed figure, this is hexagon, six-sided closed figure and this is octagon, eight-sided closed figure. Okay, now we learn about symmetry. A figure is said to have symmetry if it can be divided into two equal parts. A figure can have more than one line of symmetry. See, here is triangle. So this line divided this triangle into two equal parts. And it is a circle. This line divides this circle into two equal parts. And this line also divided this circle into two equal parts. So we can see here this circle have more than one line of symmetry. See children, this is a rectangular page and if I fold it, here I get one line and this line divide this rectangle into two equal parts. So this line is called symmetry line. Similarly, if I fold in this manner, here also I get one line of symmetry. This line also divide this rectangle into two equal parts. So this rectangle have two symmetry line. One is this and one is this. Okay. Now see, this is a triangle. This is the isosceles triangle. And when I fold it, here I get one symmetry line and this line divide this triangle into two equal parts. So this is a symmetry line. Okay. Now we learn perimeter. Do you know what is perimeter? Perimeter means a boundary line of a closed figure. Means sum of all the sides of a closed figure. Suppose here we have one rectangle A, B, C, D. Name of the sides here given AB, BC, CD and AD. And here given measurement also. So how we can find out the perimeter of this rectangle? We add all the sides and then we can find the perimeter of this rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle. Rectangle, what is the name of this rectangle? A, B, C, D. So we have to find out this perimeter of this rectangle. So perimeter of rectangle A, B, C, D equal to, we add all the sided AB plus BC plus CD plus DA and we can write AD also. DA. Okay. Now here we have given measurement of this side AB equal to 3 cm. So we write in place of AB 3 cm. Plus BC is given 2 cm. Plus CD is given 3 cm. Plus ADDA is given 2 cm. Now add all this. 3 plus 2 5 plus 3 8 plus 2 10. 10 cm. So perimeter of this rectangle is 10 cm. In this manner we can find out the perimeter of any closed figure. Now see next example. Here we have to find the perimeter of this figure. First one is triangle. This is a triangle ABC. We have to find the perimeter of this triangle. So we add all the sides of this triangle. So we add all the side perimeter of triangle. equal to side AB plus side BC plus side AC. Now measurement of side AB is given 4 centimeter. So we write 4 centimeter plus measurement of this BC given 3 centimeter. So we write 3 centimeter plus measurement of this side AC is given 5 centimeter. Now add all this together. 4 plus 3 it is 7 plus 5 it is 12. 12 centimeter. Okay, so this is 12 is the perimeter of this triangle. Next we have pentagon. We have to find out the perimeter of this figure. So we add all the value of sides. We start from here. First we add this perimeter of figure equal to 1 centimeter. Then next side, after this side we go this side 2 centimeter. Next is 3 centimeter. Next we have 2 centimeter. And next 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. Now here we reach at the beginning point where we have started. So now next we have to add all the measurement. 1 plus 2 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus what 9, 9 centimeter. So perimeter of this figure is 9 centimeter. In this manner we can find out perimeter of any figure. Okay.